This is a real genuine video of her posting this, and I respect her for it, because a lot of people don't speak upon the party fun girl era. Everybody goes, oh, well, it was me having fun. I'm living life. I should live life. What does living life entail? Do y'all understand what that means? Every fun girl comes to an end with a husband, hopefully. And when your husband, your prior husband, finds out your fun girl era involved you getting ran through, doing hardcore drugs, just simply not giving a your body, or even emotionally, like emotionally, if you are from all that era, the new guy walking into your life is not going, he's not going to want to deal with that. And that's what people don't understand. New younger girls don't get that, and men don't know how to communicate that. They just pretty much screw you and then just move on, and you guys call them villains. They're villains because they don't communicate? Sure. Is it their job to? Not really. This is life.
You are not my type.
Damn.
But very handsome.
Can I ask what your type is?
With men, I typically date heavier set, tattooed, gross boys that look like they smell like top ramen. Yeah.
Dear men, please never date these type of women. If a woman always expects you to pay, if a woman always expects you to give in and please her, please don't ever date her. Why? Because it seems like she's toxic because there's a lot of internal trauma related to her childhood that she hasn't worked out. And that's why she has this high need for control in the men that she dates in her life.
I'm telling you, I keep saying, if people expect you to pay, if they expect you, if they have this prideful arrogance, like you better pay for me, you better do all that stuff, that is evil. Nobody wants to deal with that. That is rude, and that's obviously some unresolved trauma. The lady has the Jezebel spirit. You got to get away from that, brothers.
Pandering to women is pandering to delusion.
Oh, you thought I wasn't gonna know, huh?
Oh
you thought
my
I wasn't
gosh,
gonna know, huh? What the f you doing there? Who the f is here? Look, man.
Gaslighting at its finest, bro. No matter what, people always resort to that when they're caught, man. They're always like, why would you do this? Like, bro, seriously? Bro, like, I don't understand why you can't just have a little bit of dignity and just accept defeat and just leave, man.
Got the ick for it. I don't like to see happiness sometimes.
Those words just came out of her mouth so, like, casually. Like, I understand why y'all think us females are wicked, because that was some wicked to say. You get an ick from seeing him happy? Girly, what the do you enjoy then? Happiness makes you ick?
This makes me so disappointed and so sad for this guy, because we as women don't realize how many men are just opting out altogether on relationships or marriages or the potential of like being husbands or fathers. Like, a lot of men do not want that anymore. It's too big of a risk. And we as women are just thinking that we have all the time in the world, especially like I'm a woman in my 20s. And sometimes reality hits you really hard when you're towards the tail end of being in your 20s. And I'm just here to say that I don't want women or men to think that marriage is not fulfilling, that being a parent is not going to be fulfilling. I understand that it's such a long-term goal to commit to, especially when a lot of women I know are not marriage material yet, but this is just the reality of what a lot of guys are going through.
See, the thing is, now a lot of men realize that there's other things you could do that are very fulfilling as well. You know, building your career, building your status, building whatever you want to do in your life, finding hobbies. That could be just as fulfilling as having a kid to a lot of men. So they realize, you know, I can be fulfilled and not have the risk of, you know, family and all that stuff. So that's why they're doing it.
I just think it's funny how the tables have turned. It used to be men with such high standards of what they...
What standards? What standards are men hurt by? Y'all don't want men. Y'all don't want guys. Y'all want play toys. Y'all want to play with on your time. Y'all want a machine that works for you. Y'all want a father figure, someone who takes care of all your, so that you don't have responsibility, so that you don't take accountability, so that you don't have to grow up. You don't want a relationship, nor do you want a man. You want to be worshipped 24/7. You want to take and not give anything. That's what guys are upset about. The fact that a lot of us just want to use them. Play with their emotions. Treat them like fucking pawns. Only be with them if they can give you some material shit. You're making it seem like we're leveling up. You're making it seem like we're leveling up, we're bossing up, and they're intimidated by it. Some guys are, but most of them, they're not intimidated by shit. They're annoyed, and they're tired of it.
There's a secret that women don't want you to know. When it comes to dating, I'm not talking about relationships, but dating, women are talking to multiple guys. The more you care about her and the more you need her, the more she will be unattracted to you. They're never going to tell you this, but at least you have me.
When you're 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, bro, you're not going to have it all. Most of the time, most guys, the average guy don't have it all. Women are going to overlook you. It is what it is, bro. It get done to me, it get done to you. That's okay. But it's not about that, bro. Dating will become easier. Women will approach you more in your 30s and when you in your 30s, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you got yourself together, you can put in the work from 20 to 29 or 20 to 20. I don't know what time it is, but you will get approached the older you get and the more that you work on yourself, because guess what? The older you get, the more your value go up. See, men, we have to build things from scratch, bro. Women look good when they're younger, bro. But you know, as they get older, they start having all these kids. They get to realizing that they're not who they think they is. They feel like just because they can attract the man that they want now at the younger age, when most of the time he's just using them to you know what I'm saying? They feel like just because they can attract him now that he gonna always be there. No. So women come to their senses as they get older. Women will approach you more when they get older. When they're younger, bro, they got options because they're young. You know, everybody just having fun. But while you put in the work, when you get older, when you put in the work while you younger, when you get older, women are gonna approach you. I'm talking about I know this for a fact, bro, because I'm not even older, bro. It just it's common sense. Women gonna approach you when you get older because if you put in the work in your 20s, bro, when you get thirsty, it's not gonna be a problem for a woman to want to date you. But right now, they in college, you know, they seeing all these football players, they seeing all the star basketball players, they seeing all this and all that, bro. So of course there's gonna be a catching their attention.
But don't forget, all this stuff is true only if you focus on yourself and grind yourself out, brothers. If you grind yourself out and focus on yourself and improve, then that will happen. But if you just stay stagnant and you have no drive, then, you know, life's going to stay the same for you.
I say this with my chest. There are far more women struggling to find love in relationships than men. Yes, I agree, bad men exist, but these men are created, not born. It simultaneously teach women to detest masculine traits in men, but cultivate them in themselves. So for instance, a man that cheats is trash, but a woman who cheats is a bad. Or a man that sexualizes women is misogynistic, but a woman should sell her nudes online and she's a bad bitch. But the biggest problem with feminism is that it makes women reject their feminine traits. So they no longer want to be loyal or nurturing. As a result, we're breeding a generation of men who no longer aspire to provide, protect, and most importantly, respect women because they can access them and replace them. So yes, men are struggling to find love, but it might be because this generation of women is not what.
Okay, so I have a Tinder profile for you guys today. Tell me if you'd swipe left or right. I know it's gonna be tough. I'm a single mother of 6 with another one on the way. Don't hit me up to waste mine or my kids' time. I'm a mom. I'm a good mom, and my kids will always come first. You will pay for the first date, and don't expect me to drink with you either. I have standards. I won't kiss you until the 5th date, so don't ask about that earlier. Please know how to work on cars, as I'll likely need your help with that. What else would you be good for anyway? Don't be covered in tattoos, or I'll never take you home. So what are we thinking? Catch, not a catch? Let me know in the comments.
That has to be a troll, right? Yeah, some people, people need to be humbled, bro. I just don't understand how you could be so prideful, like, and you've accomplished nothing. Like, I just don't get it.
Yo, I'm out here with my new girlfriend. We just out here chilling on our day. I'm about to give her 10K right now. For real. Here you go, babe. Psych!